Alright. My Bible is trying to fly away. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here is get this word in. I'm trying to read this word. I'm outside of Kroger's, but I'm not on their property. Can't be on their property. And I don't like scream the word or scream at people. My word right here. Ugh. Alright. It's not working. I gotta sit down and do it. I thought I was gonna be able to. My Bible's falling apart here. Thought I was gonna be able to stand and do it, but I can't stand and do it. Well, I'm just going. So I've been reading the book of Leviticus. Alright, so there's Kroger's. So I just been reading the book of Leviticus, and I found some interesting stuff in here. It's kind of windy out here. So I found some interesting stuff in here, and like I said, there goes Kroger's. Kroger's, traffic, no big deal. I've done this before in the winter, but I would just stand on the bridge with my Jesus Save sign. There's my sign right there. And, you know, I'm just out here. This wind is a bit challenging, but it's not that bad. And what I just do is I just come out and read the word. I don't necessarily direct it towards anybody. I don't yell at people. I don't expect people to walk up to me. Every now and then somebody will wave or beep the horn. But I just sit out here and read, and then I go work out, and then I go home. I got class tonight. Go. They got a wizard. Bees. I ain't trying to get stung. Okay, so I'm just reading in the book of Leviticus. It's really crazy. He talks about what to eat and what not to eat. So Leviticus 11, and it was talking about how God spoke to Moses, and what he was talking about what you can eat and what you can't eat. I want that bee to come back. So I'm just going to read what I just read. Okay. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, all right, so the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, speak to Israel, the sons of Israel, saying, these are the creatures in which you may eat from all animals that are on the earth. Now this is Leviticus chapter 11, verse 1. It says, whatever divides a hoof, thus making split hooves, and chews the cud among the animals that you may eat. Nevertheless, you are not to eat of these among those which chew the cud. I'm reading out American Standard. Chew the cud, or among those which divide the hooves. The camel, for though it chews the cud and does not divide the hooves, it is unclean. All right, so can't eat camels. Camels are unclean. Likewise, the rock badger. I don't know who goes around eating rock badger. For though it chews the cud and it is not divided of the hooves, it is unclean to you. All right, this is to the Israelites. The rabbit. Now, I done ate some rabbit before, but I ain't know it was unclean. And according to the scriptures, Lord said you can't be eating no rabbit. There are a lot of people who eat rabbit. All right, so likewise, the rock badger, although it is chews the cud, is not divided the hooves, it is unclean to you. The rabbit, though it chews the cud, it does chews the cud, meaning grass. It does not divide the hooves. It is unclean to you. I am guilty, but I didn't know I was guilty. The pig. We done all had some bacon. That's one of the greatest things in the world. The pig. For though it divides the hoof, thus making it split hoof, it does not chew the cud, meaning it does not eat grass. It is unclean to you. Okay. You shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their carcasses, for they are unclean. Now, you got people who have rabbit's feet and think it's lucky. You got people who have rabbit skin. You got people who do everything with the pig. Everything with the pig people do. It is all unclean. You're not even supposed to touch them. Okay. Wow. So this is in the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1, and I'm just going to keep reading. You shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their carcasses. They are unclean to you. Some more word. These you may eat, these you may eat, whatever is in the water. All the fins and scales thus in the water, in the seas, or in the rivers you may eat. But whatever is in the seas, in the rivers that do not have fins and scales, among all the teeming life of the water, and among all the living creatures that are in the water, they are detestable to you. So it can have, if it doesn't have fins and scales. So a dolphin doesn't have scales. So I'm assuming that a dolphin is unclean to eat. Another thing is unclean to eat, which we know a lot of people eat, especially in a certain culture, is octopus. People eat shrimp. People eat lobster. They do not have fins and scales. No, a lobster has a tail, but yeah, the lobster, shrimp, all that kind of stuff. Octopus, squid. People eat squid. I'm trying to figure out what, just all kind of sea life that doesn't have, according to this Leviticus, fins or scales. It doesn't have fins or scales. It's really windy out here. So, let me get here, buddy. That doesn't have fins or scales. Okay. And they shall be abhorrent to you. Like people go around eating oysters. Like, wait, what? You just go around and see an oyster and just, nah. You may not eat of their flesh, and their carcasses you shall detest. Like, don't even touch it. Whatever in the water does not have fins or scales are abhorrent to you. So if it has fins and scales, you ain't supposed to be eating it. These, moreover, you shall detest among the birds. They are abhorrent to eat. The eagle, and the vulture, and the buzzard, and the kite, and the falcon in its kind, like all falcons, like peregrine falcons, all of them, which is the fastest bird in the world. A peregrine falcon. And ravens, son. And the ostrich. Now, people do eat ostrich. They like their eggs. And the owl, and the seagull, and the hawk, and its kind, like all hawks, and, all seagulls. And the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl. So, no owls. You ain't gonna be shooting them. And the white owl, and the pelican, I don't know who eat pelican, y'all tripping. And the carrion vulture, and the stork. Y'all tripping. Y'all eating storks? Oh, y'all tripping, man. and the stork, and the heron, and its kind, like all herons. And the hoopoe. I don't know what that is. And the bat. People use guano, so they use bat droppings for whatever, but y'all bugging out. Y'all eating bats. All the winged insects that walk on all fours are detestable. So all insects that walk on all fours are detestable. Yet these you may eat. All right, so you can eat these insects if y'all into eating bugs. Get these, you may eat. Among all the winged insects which work on all fours, thus which have above their feet jointed legs, which to jump. You got joint. Oh man, y'all going around eating bugs, this is crazy. These are them you may eat, the locust in its kind, the devastating locust. Wait a minute now, wait a minute. So I go around eating locusts? Even the devastating locusts. Okay, so there are a couple different kind of locusts. And its kind, and devastating locusts and its kind. And the cricket, you can eat crickets. And its kind. And the grasshoppers, so you guys can eat grasshopper legs and crickets and all that. I'm good. I'm straight on all that, but y'all can go ahead and eat it. But I'm good. And all other winged creatures which are four-footed are detestable to you. So if it's four-footed, it's detestable to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all be chewing on, but some things y'all not supposed to even be around. But these, moreover, you shall be made unclean. By these, moreover, you shall be made unclean. I'm gonna get some of this water right here. God gonna bless me with this water. Oh, the water clean. God gonna bless this water. Made unclean. Whoever touches these carcasses become unclean until the evening. So it doesn't say that you're unclean like forever. It's just that you're unclean until just the evening. So you need to do something or wash your hands or whatever, but you're just unclean for the evening. It's a hard place to read the Bible. But these words, you will be made unclean. Whoever touches these carcasses become unclean. And whoever picks up any of these carcasses shall wash his clothing and be unclean until the evening. So he's saying you have to wash your hands, wash your clothing. All right. Concerning all the animals which divide the hooves, but do not make a split hooves, of which do not chew the cud. All right, so I'm done because it's just really loud. Anyway, so just wanted to get some word in there, you guys. It's a little moist out here, but it looks like it's about to rain, so I'm about to turn it in. We got some rain clouds. Got some rain clouds brewing up, so I'm gonna go ahead and book it on out of here. But anyways, just out here reading my word. And you know what I'm saying? Jesus loves you guys, man. The Lord Yeshua loves you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy 10 to him out.